Samsung has finally done it. With the Galaxy Z Flip 7, the foldable dream feels complete, and after weeks of hands-on use, reviewers and users alike are calling this the most mature, refined, and compelling foldable ever made. And honestly, this is a device that might just convince millions of people to finally ditch their flat smartphones forever, because the Flip 7 is not just a simple upgrade, it's a statement, a redefinition of what a modern smartphone should be, and a bold evolution that addresses nearly every criticism Samsung has faced with earlier models. And Philip Byrne from Tech Radar summed it up perfectly when he said, "To say it's an improvement over earlier Galaxy Flips would be an understatement. This is a flip I've been asking Samsung to make for years." And that powerful line resonates with so many who have followed Samsung's foldable journey, because from the very first flip model, people loved the design and concept, but always wanted more durability, better displays, bigger batteries, more powerful cameras, and above all, the feeling that a foldable is not just a gimmick, but a true flagship experience. And now with the Flip 7, Samsung has delivered exactly that. Because this phone is sleek, stylish, futuristic, and yet practical, finally growing into the premium foldable it was always meant to be. Starting with its design, which has been slimmed down, refined, and engineered with tighter tolerances that make it look and feel incredibly premium. The hinge is stronger yet smoother than ever, practically invisible when folded open. And the crease, that one thing foldable skeptics always complain about, has been minimized to the point where it almost disappears during everyday use, giving you that seamless experience everyone has been waiting for. But the upgrades don't stop at design, because Samsung has supercharged the Flip 7 with a brighter, more efficient AMOLED display that hits stunning peak brightness outdoors while still being silky smooth with its adaptive refresh rate. And thanks to the new ultra-thin glass layer, it's tougher than before without sacrificing that flexible magic, making this the most durable flip yet. And if you're worried about battery life, Samsung has finally listened, giving the Flip 7 a bigger, more efficient battery that can actually last you through a full day of heavy use, paired with faster charging and wireless charging improvements. So you're never stuck hunting for an outlet. And let's talk about cameras, because this is where foldables were always seen as second class compared to slab flagships. But with the Flip 7, Samsung has elevated the game, packing in a vastly improved main sensor with enhanced low-light performance, richer detail, and a wider dynamic range that brings photos to life, while the ultra-wide camera delivers sharp, vibrant shots, and the front camera is better integrated into the display, giving you those stunning selfies that look natural and polished. Plus, with Flex Mode, you can fold the phone halfway and use it as its own tripod, unlocking creative shooting angles and hands-free video recording that traditional phones simply can't match. And the software experience is equally impressive, as Samsung's One UI has been optimized for foldables, offering seamless multitasking, split-screen efficiency, and clever camera tricks that make full use of the Flip's unique form factor. And now with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chip inside, performance is lightning fast, gaming is smooth, and multitasking feels effortless, making this a foldable that doesn't just look futuristic, but performs like the flagship powerhouse it is. And what really makes this phone stand out is how it balances fashion with function, because the Galaxy Z Flip 7 is not only a tech marvel, but also a statement piece, with vibrant new colors, customizable outer displays, and the ability to show your personality, while still packing cutting-edge technology in your pocket. And that outer display has also grown in size and functionality, letting you reply to messages, control music, check maps, use widgets, and even run select apps without opening the phone, making it incredibly convenient and useful in real-world scenarios. And when you put all this together, you realize that Samsung has finally perfected its Flip series, delivering a device that is no longer just for early adopters, but one that is ready for the mainstream, a foldable that doesn't ask you to compromise, but instead enhances your daily life with features you didn't even know you wanted. And as more reviewers and users spend time with it, the feedback is overwhelmingly positive, with many saying this is the first foldable they would actually buy and keep as their main phone. And that speaks volumes about how far Samsung has come, because the Galaxy Z Flip 7 isn't just a next step, it's a leap forward, a reinvention of mobile technology that makes flat phones feel outdated. And whether you're someone who values style, performance, cameras, or just the cool factor of owning something different, this phone delivers on every level, proving that foldables are here to stay. And they are no longer the future. They are the present. And the Flip 7 is the best example yet of why that future is so exciting. So if you've been waiting, if you've been skeptical, or if you've been holding on to your flat phone, thinking foldables aren't ready, this is the year, this is the device, and this is your chance to experience something truly new. Because the Galaxy Z Flip 7 is a foldable that finally grows up and makes the case for foldables better than ever before. And that is why so many are saying they're never going back to flat phones again. Because once you flip, you don't want to quit. And that's the power of Samsung's vision finally realized. And as always, this is TechVerse.